Gonna move here? Did you say move? Oh, I got excited for a moment. I love Australia.
We are Petra and Kat. Come along as we share travel tips and discover new and unforgettable destinations. From hidden gems to popular landmarks, we hope our travel tales will inspire you to embark on your own adventures.
Hey, welcome to the channel.
I'm Petra.
And I'm Kat.
And today we're going to tell you all about the most beautiful waterfalls and lakes that we visited
in Queensland.
So it is day 35, and Mom and Dad have decided to show us all the beautiful parts of the area they live in the Tablelands.
A day of adventure.
They live on the edge of the rainforest, so everything is super lush and super green.
It's kind of mountainous as well. And Dad explained to us that after World War I, all the soldiers came and cleared a lot of that land. There was so much farmland and places for cattle, and it was stunning to look at.
So the story he told us, which was fascinating, was that they were given an allotment of land, but in payment, they had to agree to clear X number of acres every year. Fascinating story. But it certainly made for some adventure for us because we got to see a lot of really fascinating areas.
And huge shout out to Mom and Dad for dragging us everywhere. It was a lot of driving, but fun driving with lots of great conversation.
So if you missed a prior video where we explained who Mom and Dad are, they are some dear friends who live in Australia who basically adopted us. We are their Australian daughters and they are Australian Mom and Dad. And they are the reason we went to Australia to begin with.
We're going to move here? Did you say move? Oh, I got excited for a moment. I love Australia.
We both do, for sure. Anyway, so the first thing that we got to do was a nice drive. We got to see one of many windmill farms.
Wow.
Thousands of windmills. I would love to know how much of their power is generated through the wind.
And they're done very well and situated very nicely. It doesn't interrupt any of the beauty.
Our first stop was Millaa Falls,
which reminded us of our granddaughter.
Hi, Millaa.
Hi, Millaa.
Spelled differently. Beautiful. And as we're driving there, I'm wearing my bathing suit. I don't know if anybody's picked up, but I love the water. So if there's a chance I'm getting in, I'm getting in. And as we're driving there, Dad is telling me, well, I'm pretty sure that we're going to go swimming at the second waterfall we're going to, because that's where everybody goes swimming. And so I accepted that. But then a little bit later, he said that he'd actually never been to this waterfall. And I thought, well, if you haven't been to the waterfall, how do you know whether or not we can swim there? And when we saw it, I knew I was getting in that water. It was absolutely breathtaking. And keep in mind that we had seen several waterfalls up until this on this journey of ours that I was not able to get into. So yes, didn't matter that it was a little chilly. I was getting in that water and I cried.
And you're probably asking yourself, why are there no pictures of Kathleen in the water? That's because I'm still thinking snakes, crocodiles, giant spiders that jump through the waterfall. I'm still thinking that all those animals are going to kill me. So, which I haven't seen any of them. So I didn't get into the water and I was disappointed that I didn't.
thought, well, you'll get in at the next stop.
Yep.
And the next stop was beautiful. We had a
Stunning.
gorgeous drive
Gorgeous.
to get there. And we went to Malanda Falls, which is named for the area that it's in.
So pretty.
The waterfall itself is stunning. But they had a cyclone come through here a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And as a result, there's a lot of detritus in the water, and it made it really murky and not
Detritus.
muck,
Muck.
garbage,
There's,
stuff.
There's stuff in the water. Detritus. I love it. Keep going.
I'm not changing my vocabulary. Anyway, it made it less appealing to swim in.
Appealing.
So we just looked at it, and
Which
we
was
enjoyed
good.
looking at it very much. After that, we went to Lake Eacham. So it was a beautiful lake, stunning. It had a beautiful way to get into the water. It was a little bit, I mean, there were literally stairs to get into the lake. Now, there were signs that said that there were potential crocodiles. But everybody there said, we haven't seen crocodiles here in years. So I'm taking the chance. I'm getting in the lake. Lake Eacham was beautiful. Again, a little chilly, but it was just so refreshing. And once again, I was the only one swimming.
Once again, it said, beware of crocodiles. And I did know that there were lava tubes in this particular lake. And knowing me, I would dive in, get stuck in a lava tube, which doesn't happen, but it would happen to me. So I stayed dry.
But you still had your suit on.
I still had my suit on, ready to go.
You were going to get in eventually.
Ready to go.
After Lake Eacham, we went to see the coolest thing. It was called the Curtin Fig Tree.
Oh my goodness.
And it's famous in the area, and it's a fig tree that has grown for thousands of years and is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
We got pictures of it at every possible angle.
It was hard to leave that tree. It was a beautiful tree.
It was astonishing. It truly was breathtaking. After that, we had lunch at Mr. Belson, which is this really nice mom and pop. Everywhere we went was a mom and pop restaurant. Really good food.
This is where we learned a lot about toasties. I think this was the beginning of toasties.
This was the beginning of toasties.
Oh man, flat whites and toasties, and meat pies. You just can't go wrong. But a toastie in Australia is just a grilled cheese.
It's a grilled cheese sandwich,
but
maybe with something else in it. So ham and cheese toastie,
just
tomato
cheese.
and cheese toastie. A plain cheese toastie is rare. It's my favorite. I'm always a grilled cheese.
But let's talk about, I'm just going to do a little add-on here. Let's talk about the bread in Australia. It's so good. The bread, so good. Anyway, that's my little bit on toasties.
It's less sweet than American bread. A little more dense.
So delicious.
So delicious. Yes. So Mr. Belson.
It was good. 2 thumbs up. 3 thumbs. 4.
We then went to Elinjaa Falls, another beautiful fall, but that one you don't swim at. I don't even think you can hike.
I don't think you could hike to the bottom of it to swim it, but boy, it was beautiful.
Yes. thought, ooh, we're going to go to a hot springs. For sure we can get in there.
Yes.
But it's dry season. Well, it's coming into rainy
Yeah.
season. So there wasn't a lot of water, and what was there was
Super hot.
you couldn't get close to it.
You couldn't. I touched it, and I couldn't believe how warm it was.
Like you could see it literally boiling. So yeah, we didn't get in the hot springs. Then we went to Lake.
Those were the little bubbles.
Then we went to Lake Barrine,
That was pretty.
where you can't swim either.
I don't know how many times I said, "Oh man, that was pretty." It was so pretty.
Well, it was a really pretty day. Lake Barrine had these beautiful gardens and lots of gorgeous flowers, and this kind of tea house that wasn't open while we were there. And
So,
you could go boating there, but there was nowhere to go in to go swimming. So it was a really good nature-filled day. And
oh,
for
so
me,
much
the
fun.
other part that was really fun was Mom and Dad were going to places that either they hadn't ever been, Millaa Falls, or they hadn't been in many
40
years.
years. Like 40 years.
So it was fun to sort of get to almost go on a road trip that they hadn't done in a long time and have a little bit of vacation, staycation for them.
I loved watching them reminisce, though. You could see it in their eyes that they were A, exhausted. It was a long day.
We wore them out.
And B, that it was just places that filled their hearts. So I'm so glad that we got to do that with them.
Absolutely. Well, tomorrow we're going to have some more adventures, so stick around for that. Like,
Comment,
subscribe,
ask questions,
share, and come back and see us again.
All right.
Bye.